Hello, everyone. I get to present to you at doSchool environmental toxins. So I'm so excited for you guys to be here to join us. I think you're going to be blown away at a lot that I'm going to share with you. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy. So, as you know, there are so many awesome classes that we are offering. This is just one small snippet at the amazing resources that we have for you guys. So, make sure that you complete all of the classes to earn your prize at the end. Just a little bit about myself. My name is Jessica Donnelly. I am a mom of two little ones, Easton and Hattie. I'm also a first grade teacher in the town that I grew up in, and I get to be a wellness educator. And I surrounded myself with my family, and I get to change people's lives in so many different avenues. I feel very fortunate for that. I was first introduced to essential oils when Easton was 1, and I had my aunt who said, there's an oil to help him sleep better. And at the time, I was like, okay, whatever it is, I want to hear about it. So I was invited to my first class. And ever since that first class, I was completely blown away at what oils can do for myself and my family. I didn't realize how many different oils there were and all the effects that they could have in our lives. Being a mom, I began to become educated on how toxic our world really is and how it can easily be avoided to help protect myself and my children. It has always been my desire to help educate people, whether it's children or my own peers. My goal for today's class is to offer education and insight to better help you and your family's lives. I want you to feel comfortable enough to make simple changes in your own home to lead you to create better, safer home. And I'll be honest, I was not educated on all of these horrible things that we expose ourselves to. I expose myself, my children to. And it has really opened up a window and opened my eyes to a lot of exposure that we have in our everyday lives. And so I hope to bring that to you, and I hope that, little by little together we can help make changes to everybody. So just a little background here. Toxin. What a toxin is any substance that causes excess stress to the body. Toxic load, the volume of toxins that have been accumulated in the body at any given time, and the overall burden it places on the body systems, and the vital organs. So basically, as time passes and the more chemicals that you put in your body, exposure in terms of like contact or inhaling it or just being around it, and that builds up and it tends to wreak havoc in so many different ways. So here's some wonderful fun facts about toxins. Anywhere from 80,000 to 85,000 chemicals have been approved for use in the United States. Only 200 of these have been subjected to thorough testing. That's kind of scary. The testing that has been done is focused on exposure to adult males. Women absorb 5 pounds of toxins per year just from her beauty care routine. So every year, 5 pounds of toxins. And that's just from beauty care. It doesn't even include any of the cleaning that women do. Some wonderful toxins that triclosan and triclobarin, which are found in hand soaps, dish soaps, and toothpaste, are linked to hormone imbalance and the potential increased risk of breast cancer. So something as simple as a hand soap, dish soap, and toothpaste can link, what is inside those can link it to breast cancer. The nano silver, which is in textiles, plastic, soaps, packaging, and other materials as a disinfectant, can penetrate deep into your body and have been shown to be toxic to the liver and the brain. Ammonia, often in glass and hard surface cleaners, can be irritating to the skin, eyes, throat, and lungs. It enters the body and turns into ammonium hydride, hydroxide, which is very corrosive and damages cells in the body immediately. Some household chemicals can interfere with children's development of neurological, endocrine, and immune systems, a pediatric problem that can be detrimental to even their adult lives. That is crazy to think about and pretty scary. So where do you find all these toxins and chemicals? Personal care products. The average woman uses 12 products daily on her skin, including roughly 126 different ingredients. Before I was educated on all of this wonderful thing, all these wonderful things, I personally didn't pay much attention to what I was putting on my face or on my skin. And it's really scary to think that I was doing that to myself and even my children before I was educated on it. Candles, air fresheners, cleaning products, anything like our water, our produce, our food, toxic contaminants, herbicides and pesticides, heavy metals, medicines. It's basically found in everything that is not natural, which is quite scary. And the effects, our liver and kidneys can only filter so much of the toxins. And when they're overloaded, the chemicals wreak havoc from the inside out. Millions of Americans whose diets are not properly balanced have sluggish digestions due to the toxins in the digestive tract. And that makes so much sense if you think about it. I kind of reference like an oil, like in your car. If you're not changing that oil, if you're not putting clean oil in it and it just kind of builds up, well, then you have a problem and it just kind of clogs up. Strong scientific evidence links dangerous toxins and synthetics to reproductive disorders, autoimmune disorders, allergies, and cancer. I mean, I think we're starting to see more and more how obvious this is to us. And I think we're starting to be more aware of how awful it is and what we're doing to our bodies. These chemicals are endocrine disruptors, which alter normal hormonal function by blocking and binding hormone receptors. Did you know that these chemicals can even be detected in breast milk and body tissue? When toxins begin to affect hormonal balance, it's even harder to control moods and feel grounded. So it's crazy to think, because we know that our skin is the biggest organ that we have. And instantly, when you expose your skin to these types of chemicals, it enters your body immediately, almost immediately. So just thinking how bad the effects are on your body and all your systems. Increased toxic load, asthma, difficulty breathing, lung stiffness, coughing. There's so many different things that these chemicals have. Cancer, brain, breast, lung, ovarian, kidney, testicular, autism, birth defects, kidney damage, migraines. I mean, this list goes on and on and on because of these chemicals that we are exposed to daily. So these are the effects of heavy metal. Autism, cancer, low energy, IBS, fibromyalgia, Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's. There's so many scary, scary things that happen to us because of these heavy metals that we expose ourselves to. One of the biggest questions people might have, who is vulnerable? Who could this happen to? And unfortunately, the answer is everyone, especially pregnant women, infants, and children, which it's even more scary to think that, you know, these babies and these children don't even have the capability to say, no, I don't want that on my skin. But unfortunately, it happens all the time. One of the biggest ways to protect ourselves is to avoid these toxins, support filtered organs, and detox regularly. One thing that we're going to talk about is also the option of doing a 30-day cleanse, which is super beneficial to everyone to do often. And of course, avoiding the toxins, be an educated consumer. Substitute oils where possible. Use chemical and heavy metal-free products, and a mindful consumption. So just being aware of what you're exposing yourself and your family to and trying to avoid that as much as possible. These are some very powerful oils that can support your body. Zendocrine, powerful detoxifier. Cilantro, lemon flushes out built up toxins. That's awesome in the water. I use that a couple times a day. It's so beneficial. Grapefruit supports a healthy metabolism, and it tastes wonderful. Juniper berry, kidney urinary tract support. Rosemary enhances internal organ function. And peppermint, digestive function, vital organ clog from toxic load. One little side note, if you're not sure if you can ingest an oil, if you turn it over on the back, if it says supplemental facts, that means that you can ingest the oil. So just keep that in mind, and that way you'll never have to worry or question if you can ingest them. Here's some other oils to include in your daily regimen. These are all great oils to help you, to help your organs, to help internally. And these oils actually pair well with the 30-day cleanse, just to kind of clean up things and help things work a little better. So this is just a little information on the 30-day cleanse. We actually have a really nice cleanse kit available right now. And it's perfect because it has everything you need for the cleanse. Vitamins are a must. Our Lifelong Vitality Pack is amazing. And it's great because it comes with a 30-day supply of 3 vitamins that are crucial to making sure that everything is working well and important. So going back into what we see in our cleaning products, one of the biggest toxins we encounter every day is with our own cleaning agents. The overuse of disinfectant chemicals every day in our homes has contributed to the growing problem of antibiotic-resistant bacteria, more commonly known as superbugs. Scientists agree that more natural solutions are effective for the most routine cleaning jobs. And research has demonstrated that safer alternatives have disinfect properties that may be used in place of harsh chemicals. I don't know if you've ever seen the experiment with On Guard and Lysol and Clorox. They have Petri dishes, and there's I'm not sure if it's a fungus or a virus in the Petri dish. And they used On Guard, Clorox, and Lysol in 3 different Petri dishes. And they found that On Guard was the most effective with eliminating that virus and the bacteria, which is pretty amazing to think because it's natural and it doesn't have any of the chemicals and it's not going to have any negative effects. So that was really eye-opening. Just something to think about. The largest organ of our body is our skin, like we said before. And while we need to get things cleaned up, we need to be safe while we're doing it. Some household chemicals can interfere with children's development of the neurological, endocrine, and immune systems. Kind of scary to think that you feel like, I'm cleaning my house, I'm doing a good thing for my children, but then to turn around, if you're using chemicals, it's kind of scary to think the effects of that on your own children. So a lot of things that we find, the bad chemicals we find in the disinfectant sprays and the toilet cleaners have been linked to decreased fertility, birth defects, and have been identified as known inducers of occupational asthma, which kind of makes sense. If you've smelled some of those awful household cleaners, how bad they are and how strong they are and what it does to your breathing. It's awful. Okay, so reducing toxins in the home. These are some awesome oils that I like to diffuse or clean with that are chemical-free, smell amazing, and have great antibacterial, antifungal effects too. So cilantro rids your home of unwanted odors and cleanses the air. So this is a great one to diffuse. Juniper berry cleanses and purifies the air. Lemon, effective surface and air cleanser. I use this to diffuse a lot. So it disinfects and it kind of gets in the air, so it smells great. But also, if you take a bowl of water and you put a couple drops of lemon in it, you can disinfect your whole countertops, which is pretty powerful. And I also put it in my mop water when I'm cleaning too, the floors. On Guard, we know it kills germs and supports the immune system. And purify, cleanses and purifies the air. This is a great one to diffuse as well, or put in, I like to put it in my washing machine to help cleanse that as well. Some other great cleansing oils, antibacterial. So some antibacterial oils. On Guard, of course, cypress, eucalyptus, lavender, lemon, lime, marjoram, tea tree, peppermint, and Roman chamomile. Antiviral. So thinking of if it has antiviral properties, thinking about all types of things that are considered viruses, like the flu, or like cold sores, or anything that has a viral sense to it, such as like a foot fungus, anything like that. These are great oils to add to help with that. And then antifungal as well. So these are some great oils to use and to have on hand at all times. So diffusing, there's so many aromatic benefits to the oils. So just quick little side note, when you have your sense of smell, it speaks to the portion in our brain that regulates our mood and our memories. So if you think about if you walk into a house that just has a fresh cooked meal and it's warm and welcoming, it just makes you feel happy. It makes you feel comfortable. And that's because our sense of smell triggers our brain to think of memories that makes us happy. And so it's scientifically proven that something you smell is going to actually affect your mood greatly. We respond to smell better than written word or spoken word, which is quite powerful. Our sense of smell is 10,000 times more sensitive than any other sense that we have. That's really impressive to think about. 10,000 times more sensitive than any other sense that we have. Aromatic benefits, cleansing the air. We talked about some awesome oils that you can put in your diffuser that's going to actually cleanse the air. So great example, On Guard. Putting that in a diffuser in a household that has the flu or is the stomach bug. Putting that in the diffuser is going to actually cleanse the air and rid the air of those awful bacteria. Supporting breathing and open the airways. So if somebody is really stuffy and they're congested, putting breathe or eucalyptus in your diffuser at nighttime is going to allow you to breathe in those awesome oils, and it's going to actually open up your airways and help you breathe better. Boosting your mood. We talked about how what we smell boosts our mood and affects it in a positive way. Supporting your immune system. So especially when it's the winter months, when there's all kinds of sickness going around, it's really important to be diffusing On Guard, because what On Guard is going to do, it's actually going to boost your immune system. You smell it, you inhale it, it enters your body, and it's going to actually boost your immune system. And another thing, just diffusing the oils as opposed to having a candle. We're going to talk about how awful candles are and the negative effects that we have on them. I mean, we kind of did already talk about how it actually affects your reproductive system. Candles do. And it's just awesome. It's so great to know that we can still have those wonderful scents going around in our house without all those horrible chemicals. So the next couple of slides, I have some great diffuser blends. And it's just kind of cool because to think of, like, I'll tell you that I personally used to have Yankee candles in every room. And I was not educated on the negative effects of them. And I soon realized how awful they were. But you still can have those great smells without all the negative chemicals. So when we use a fragrance product in our home, we all inhale or absorb some of those toxic fragrance chemicals into our body. So here's some great spring diffuser blends. Summer blends, great any time of year, but especially for summer. Women are more vulnerable to the potential hormone disrupting effects of fragrance ingredients, which often affect fertility and pregnancy. So that's quite scary to think what that can do. Fall, my favorite blends usually, cinnamon's often in them, some orange in there, clove, ginger, There's so many great diffuser blends. The Holiday Joy is a great one that I use all time of the year, but especially in the fall. Exposure to even small levels of toxic fragrance chemicals during pregnancy may pose lifelong health impacts on our children. Diffuser versus the candles. Chemicals like synthetic musks, for example, have been detected in blood, urine, and fat tissue in nearly every human tested. That's kind of scary. So here's some great winter blends. I love putting clove and cassia with citrus, and that just smells great throughout the whole house. Speaking of how the oils can affect our mood, this first chart here is a great resource to use based on your mood. So if you're stressed, lavender, lime, and spearmint would be great together. If you're angry, doTERRA has a great blend that is called Forgive. That with little Douglas fir would be excellent. If you're feeling sad, bergamot, frankincense, and elevation. Some great oils to blend there together. Sleep is an issue, unfortunately, for a lot of people. So there's some great blends that you can use to help with that. I know we use Serenity a lot, and lavender and Roman chamomile are all great oils to use to help with sleep. Another great thing you can use the oils for, so for your produce, all your fruit, veggies, you can actually mix lemon, grapefruit, and lime On Guard in the On Guard cleaner concentrate in a bowl of water, mix it all together, and your fruit is actually clean that way. It's pretty scary to think about how much our produce is touched and throughout all over the world to get to where we live, and it's been exposed to so many harsh chemicals and often germs. It's just kind of scary. So this is a great way to disinfect that. I'm going to show you some great uses for our oils and ways to clean your houses. So this is getting rid of those toxic chemicals that you may have under the sink and different alternatives to help with that. So stainless steel. You fill a spray bottle with undiluted white vinegar and add 6 drops of lemon essential oil. You spray your stainless steel appliances and wipe following the grain of the stainless steel. This is a great mix to have on hand at all times. You could just get a plastic or a glass spray bottle and mix this together, label it on there so you know next time you need it, it's all ready for you, because it doesn't take much to use to clean it. Microwave refrigerator cleaner, especially the microwave, thinking about if you were to clean your microwave with harsh chemicals and then you go and you heat up your food in there, and it's kind of scary to think about what it's going to expose you to. So white vinegar, 2 cups of hot water, and 15 drops of lemon oil will help disinfect and clean out your microwave. And then that's an awesome one to use in a couple different spots as well. On your refrigerator, especially inside when food goes bad, and it's just great to expose or to get rid of that exposure and to disinfect it. Your stovetop, this is a great recipe for your stovetop. Baking soda, salt, apple cider vinegar, some water, and the Purify. This is great because you stir it all together to form a paste, spread it over the stovetop and the burners, and then wipe it away. So that's a good one. Garbage disposal refreshers. This kind of forms little like packets, kind of, and you actually you put it right down there and turn it on, and it'll actually clean and disinfect and make it smell so much better. So that's a great one to use too. All-purpose spray. So I use this in almost every room of my house. I love the On Guard cleaner concentrate. And so this bottle lasts for a really long time. because you don't need a lot. That's the cool thing about this. So you can use it as a toilet cleaner, bathroom surfaces, floors, counters, doorknobs, kids' toys. Great for kids' toys. I put a little lemon in there just to kind of, number one, make it smell good, but it also disinfects even more because that's what lemon is, antifungal, antibacterial. And so it's great because it smells good, but you're not using any of the chemicals. So think of like babies when you clean their toys and they put it in their mouth, they're instantly putting chemicals in their mouth. But when you have something like the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, it's not going to harm them in any way. Some cool, this is some other great recipes. It's a furnish polish dust wipe. So you can spray some of this on your wood, your coffee table, your dressers, anything like that, tables, and it's going to actually help clean it off. It recommends to use some wild orange, arborvitae, or lemon, so that'll make it smell great, but it's also going to help clean it without the chemicals. These are some reusable dust wipes. So you basically are making up your own dust wipes, your cloths, and adding it in. So you can use some lemon oil, distilled water, olive oil, and vinegar, and putting those in a jar, keeping them tight and airtight, and then you can reuse them. So that's a great one to have. Windows, white vinegar, distilled water, and any citrus oil that you would like. Lemon, lime, grapefruit, wild orange, and citrus bliss are all great oils to use with this. And I mean, you could do it on picture frames. You could do it on mirrors, windows, anything like that. That's going to be great for wood floors. So white vinegar, 10 drops of essential oils such as lavender, lemon, peppermint, wild orange. Put it in a bucket of hot water, and you're going to clean your hard surface floors. Like I was saying, I like to use the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate with this, and I add some lemon or orange in there, and it just smells great, but it's disinfecting. Carpet. I have made the carpet refresher several times. It's kind of like Febreze. So you do distilled water, witch hazel, tea tree, lemon or lemongrass, and lavender, and a little bit of baking soda. Mix that up, shake it up. And it smells amazing, and it actually pulls out the bad smells, and it makes it smell great without the chemicals. I used to be a strong user of Febreze all the time, and not anymore because I realized how bad it was. Hopefully no one ever has to use this, but this is a great de-skunking recipe. 1 quart hydrogen peroxide, 1/4 cup of baking soda, a teaspoon or a little more of Dawn dish soap or any dishwashing soap, and a drop of lavender or Roman chamomile. This is to clean the cat or the dog or whatever animal it is that got unfortunately sprayed by a skunk. Purifying lemon are also great for diffusing for odors and flea control. Soap scum, shower scum. Combine white vinegar and lemon and apply to target areas. Allow to soak and wipe right off. I had on one of my counters in my kitchen, there was one of those rubber corner stoppers that allowed your child not to run into the corner and bump their head. So I actually just took some lemon on a paper towel and I wiped it off because the sticky part was not coming off after we had removed it. I took a little bit of lemon, a couple drops of lemon, and I put it right on there and wiped it. It came right off. I couldn't believe it. I had tried like other bad chemicals to get it off and it wasn't working. And once I actually became educated on the oils and the effects of them, I was just blown away at how easily that came right off. Bathroom spray, or a loose spray, you might call it. So you could just take 7 drops of cinnamon, 7 drops of clove, 7 melaleuca, and a 1/2 tablespoon of witch hazel. And you mix that all up in a spray and you put it in the air before you use the bathroom, and it actually gets rid of the smell. So it's a great thing to have in your bathroom. Nail polish remover. There's actually so many chemicals in nail polish remover, and You don't think of it as you're using it, or a salon may be using it, but it's obviously, as we know, it's going to absorb immediately. So just by using white vinegar and a few drops of lemon, that's actually going to take off your nail polish. Just soak your fingertips in a bowl of the vinegar solution and rub the polish right off. I've used this a couple times and it works amazing. Some great resources that doTERRA has is they have this awesome hand wash that number one, smells great, and it actually is going to boost your immune system every time you use it. So that's an awesome one. Hand sanitizer is my go-to at all times, especially being a first grade teacher. I am constantly exposed to sickness. So using the On Guard hand sanitizer is great because I carry it with me all over it, everywhere I go, but it's just convenient, it smells great, it boosts my immune system, and it's going to fight off any sickness that I'm exposed to. And it doesn't have the harsh chemicals of regular hand sanitizer. So that's really important to have on hand. Some other great things that doTERRA has for us is they have a laundry detergent with On Guard. So that's great because I'm sure you've read recently about all of the awful laundry detergents and how many chemicals are in there and how bad they are for you and your skin. And I mean, it's kind of scary to think, like, even a towel after the shower, you're exposing yourself. Your pores are opened up from the hot water, and using this it's just an awful thing for your skin. So this is a great resource to use. Dryer balls are awesome. Instead of those awful dryer sheets that are just full of chemicals and toxins, of course, tying heat in there makes it that much worse. But I like to put a little lavender and purify in dryer balls, and it actually it smells great, and it just makes things smell so much better. A stain remover. Lemon oil comes in for the win again. So just spraying a couple drops of lemon on your stains, even adding in a little bit of water to that to dilute it down a little bit to create more of a spray. That's an awesome thing to use too. So we're kind of nearing the end of our presentation here. There's doSchool is offering a bathroom makeover with your skincare and hair care. Those are definitely great resources that I would like you to check out, because that covers more of like our doTERRA's amazing skincare that they have and their hair care, such as their shampoo and conditioner that I use all the time and I just love. Here's a recommended reading. It's just a blog that doTERRA has, and it's about all of our products. So it's great because it's going to be a great resource. If you ever have any questions what's inside of our products, you never have to question it, and you can go right to this website to help you find it out. So the next couple of things I'm going to talk about is becoming a doTERRA wholesale member. We actually have some enrollment kits that allow you to have a wholesale membership. And what that does is it gets you our wholesale membership for an entire year, which is normally $35, but with the enrollment kit, it's already included in that. So this is a great kit that includes our vitamins, our lifelong vitality vitamins, Terrazyme, which is a digestive enzyme, PB Assist, which is a probiotic, Deep Blue, which is amazing for muscle, joint pain. And then there's some great oils that are included with that. On Guard, lemon, balance, frankincense, and lavender. Those are all go-to oils that I use every day. But it's just a great kit combined. You have your wholesale membership. So with the wholesale membership, you're allowed to purchase any other oils or products you want for an entire year for 20% off. So that's a great opportunity to get started with doTERRA, but to also get you the basics and get you started. This is another great kit. It's our Healthy Start enrollment kit. Again, you're going to get your enrollment, your wholesale membership with this. You get a Breve diffuser, and then you get all of these oils listed. Now, these are the 5 milliliter oils, so they are a little bit smaller. There's 75 drops in them, but they're all great oils, great way to start. Digestin, oregano, On Guard, Breathe, Deep Blue, peppermint, lemon, lavender, frankincense, and tea tree. Again, this is similar to a kit that I started with. Healthy Home. So this kit is great because it has your diffuser and it has so many of the products that we talked about today, plus all those great oils. Has the hand wash, the On Guard cleaner concentrate, the toothpaste, shampoo and conditioner, the hand sanitizer. And these are all full-size bottles, 15 milliliters. So there's 250 drops of each of these oils in these bottles. If you're ready to dive in, if you're ready to change your home, your lifestyle, and for you and your family, this is the way to get started. It's the Natural Solutions Enrollment Kit. So it has so many of the oils that we talked about, but it also has a lot of other great products. It has the vitamins, the hand wash, the Lumo diffuser, which is actually, it covers a much larger square foot, and it actually runs for 10 hours with an automatic shutoff. Shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, digestive enzyme, the Breathe Stick, Deep Blue. So many great products in this one. So another great part of doTERRA is they offer what we call an LRP, or a loyalty reward program. And what it is basically a monthly wellness box. And you can change what you want each month. If one month you're out of lemon, so you need to put a lemon in there. Next month, oh, I ran out of my Breathe. It's, cold season coming up. I really need to update it. So whatever it is, you change it each month, and you actually get points back for shopping. And I like to think of it as if I was going to go to Walmart every week, and I'm going to get all these products anyways. I might as well, number one, get natural products, and number two, get paid for what I'm buying. So it's cool because in your first month to 3 months, you get 10% back, and then you can see on the scale that it kind of bumps up every time. So if each month, if you purchase $50 towards your monthly wellness box, every 3 months, it's going to, about 2 to 3 months, it's going to increase how much you get back. So a little over a year, if you continue to purchase, you actually get 30% back in free oils and points. So that's a great way to shop with your oils and your products, and you actually are eligible for the free product of the month. So it's a great way to shop and use your resources. So there are some amazing classes that we are going to be offering through the doSchool. So make sure that you check out all of these classes. In order to officially graduate our doSchool, you need to complete 11 of the 12 classes and complete 1 of the 5 electives. You must complete the class questions and set up your qualifying LRP, and from that, you'll earn a gift and an official certificate. So please check out all of these classes, and you will learn so much from them. So there are 3 lifestyle pathways when it comes to doTERRA. You can choose to just be a user of the oils. You buy them when you need them. You use them in your home, and you're getting the benefits of them. Another way is to be a sharer. So you can actually share the oils with your friends and your family, and you can earn some free oils speaking with your wellness advocate who enrolled you, and they can work something out with you where you actually can earn some free oils just by introducing the oils to your friends and family. The third way is to choose to be a wellness advocate, and what that means is to do the business. And it's an amazing opportunity. doTERRA is the #1 network marketing company for a reason. And some reasons you might choose to do this: be a part of disrupting medical care, empower others to take control of their life, empower others to take control of their health, and to change others' lives, creating an amazing network of like-minded people, create time freedom, financial freedom, and wake up with purpose. doTERRA's business is amazing in so many ways, and it's it's so humbling and so beneficial to be able to change other people's lives the way that we have and continue to do. So these are just some numbers to look at. If you were to join the business, these are different ranks that are actually possible, and it's just kind of nice to see that these incomes are per month. And it could take you a couple months to reach one of the first ranks, but it could take you a year. But it all kind of depends on what you want to put into it, and how many lives you want to change. So again, these are all the wonderful classes that are offered. Please check them out. I think you're going to learn so much, and I am so excited for you to learn. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that you have learned, and I hope you continue to learn so many amazing resources doTERRA has. Thank you.